pick Earth Spirit again. So something that TSM feel comfortable playing against. I mean, Gunnar did have a very good game, game number 1.
This is a worse Earth Spirit game, though, I would say, for a couple of reasons. First of all, I think this mid matchup is not as good as the one in the previous game.
That's first blood for Whitemon. Nicely done from TSM, as they are first on the board.
Yeah. So a couple of things about Earth Spirit. His lane matchup is not as... So I do think that can work out, but you're right. In terms of like distributing the farm and having some sort of truly beefy hero, that's probably not going to be the clock. I think his role in this game is setting the fight. His role is going to be dying, it looks like.
Good dead shot. Lelis resigned to his death, trying to do as much damage before he ultimately goes.
Earth, he pulled Tomato in there.
Inside the cogs, another right click will be enough, so Moog gets a nice revenge there.
I play a lot of Clockwork. When I use those cogs, they don't get pulled in. That was crazy. That must have been literally... Yeah, I genuinely think Nouns, with the strategy that they've picked for themselves this game compared to the first one, this feels like a game where K1 has to get 5 slotted or 6 slotted to really get there, because the rest of their lineup, it's effectively a turtle game almost, right? It's kind of 4 protect 1.
Midas is the first item of that 5, I believe, right?
I mean, I don't mind it.
This will be a very big kill for Nouns, and they'll take that trade any day if they can actually finish him off. Pops the uproar for the extra armor, but he does eventually drop to Gunnar and that magnetize.
They are very
low. Blood grenade popped by Whitemon. Tomato apparently still wants to fight. That's because he sees an ancient apparition, which usually means a free kill, and a beautiful kick from Gunnar leads to 2 more deaths from TSM.
Ronaldo has arrived.
3 for nothing. That's a soccer reference, I do believe.
Wow, impressive. On paper are not favorable, but they pick cool stuff.
Lelis. Oh, he actually hook shots away, but Gunnar wants to go in. He's going to take a primal roar for his efforts. AA Blast is coming in. He's going to clip 2. Disruption there for the time being, and you can see Primal Beast has made his way over. Nice grave onto Gunnar. Can he stay alive for a longer period of time, though? They find the Shadow Demon to start, but there's the trample and the onslaught from Bryle to take their prized possession. And they're going to go for the Dazzle as well. So 2 core kills for TSM, and all they lose is the 5 Shadow Demon.
All right. They won the 5v4, so Dazzle Axe may yet be fine.
But 420 coming, doing a nice amount of damage with the trample, but he's going to get graved. And Gunnar still being surrounded by Brown. Not sure if he can actually get away from this. As Tomato pops the ult, dealing so much damage to K1. Still doesn't have a kill or an assist, and now he has to run away in shame. Invisible right now. Nice hook shot with 2 in the cogs from Lelis. Beautifully done as the cheeses pop. Bryle is very healthy. We'll take a disarm there from that halberd. That's going to be 3 deaths for Nouns. They kill off everyone other than K1, and somehow the ancient apparition lives. Bryle's going to be found out. We'll onslaught to the other side. We're going to have a fight here. Whitemon's going to get some action with Gunnar as he puts himself in a very precarious spot. And Tomato's going to pop his ult and trying to delete Gunnar, but the grave comes out just at the last moment. See if another grave will come from Moo, if he even needs it on Gunnar, but they're going to lose the Shadow Demon from the TSM side first.
K1 got an assist!
Great job for K1 as Bryle trying to get away with that BKB. The pipe is still activated, so mitigating a lot of damage. Going to pop the cheese as well, so we'll live through the day. The first egg comes through, healing up Tomato. Kasane gets off the roar onto the newly minted 1 assist on the Phantom. Okay, Mr. Phantom Lancer, K1, trying to poke K1 from afar. See the rocket players from the south as Gunnar is going to sheath mid-rolling boulder. Very weird fight, very segregated overall as K1 now focusing his efforts onto Ari. Looks like that's going to be the kill as Gunnar now continuing the pressure as Kasane gets to the high ground. He's going to have a buyback here potentially coming out as a big AA blast comes in. Will hit Kasane, and somehow Nouns kill 4 heroes. I thought they forgot how to do that halfway through this game.
So now it's time to kite.
Continually being harassed by these illusions that seemingly never end. They'll roll in onto Ari. Can they take out the Phoenix before an egg can be consumed? But no, the disruption comes out. A blast is coming. An early grave on the Gunnar just to make sure that he's okay. As Tomato doing a lot of damage from the high ground, but it looks like Gunnar's going to die inside the pit. The AA dies as well, and Nouns will likely have to try to fall back. Only having 3 members available. 2 buybacks are there, though, for Nouns if they really want to use them. Use them if they don't have to. Tier 3 towers dead. Sunray expended from TSM side.
This is
These
so obnoxious. I really feel for TSM here with pushing.
Oh, big pulverize coming in with a nice clockwork.
Oh, they got Kasane with it.
Kasane's deep inside the base, and he's dead. No Beastmaster. Could buy back as well. I'm sure most of the buybacks in this game are intact overall. Now, absolutely no mana whatsoever on Bryle, and he gets destroyed. So not only do Nouns get 2 kills, they don't have to buy back to be able to hold that.
Yeah, seems
now
like
Ari on the Rise to start. AA Blast is coming in from Yamsa. It's going to connect on the Primal Beast and pop the BKB. Gunnar pops his own and jumps right in, gets the refresher up, but shortly after is Roar, but a nice grave from afar as Moo keeping him healthy, trying to get Opt to the other side, but he's going to continue to get stunned.
Braved again.
Braved again, number 2, trying to roll out, but Kasani's body is just too thick to get through, and Gunnar has died. We'll buy back and instantly try to TP here. Now big fight to Lelis inside the colony right now. The onslaught coming in from the Primal Beast is K1, continuing to do a lot of damage with these illusions. Doesn't want to get too far in his Tomato, still available with that Divine Rapier. Now trying to focus all his efforts on a Gunnar. He has his BKB again popped because he probably popped Ex Machina, which is a great movie, by the way. His Moo going to be able to get the grave off on himself. We'll get to the other side, and that's going to be the death of Gunnar. Die back for him, and just like that, it's a 5 versus 4 for TSM. And we'll see if Nouns try to retreat in the process here as they lost their mid laner. They have the grave right now in the clockwork, but remember, he does have that Aegis intact. He's going to use the refresher for himself. Going to go for a second Roar as Tomato's going to have a refresher for himself as well. As they're being pursued onto the high ground, into the enemy triangle. There's the first egg, I do believe, as Tomato trying to save Kasani, but just dies to the illusions. Tomato now kind of to stand his ground. Has to be really careful. This is the Divine Rapier we're talking about. The disruption can keep him alive a little longer, but beautiful Kong. Tomato's dead. Divine Rapier on the deck. Who will pick it up? Whitemon going to survive a little bit longer as Ari finally pops a refresher. There's the second egg, now being completely destroyed, and he is donezo. No buyback available. Divine Rapier now on the side of Nouns, and it is Dazzle, like you said, so Shadow Wave will apply his auto attack. And now he just needs a Daedalus, for God's sake.
I love this. Moo also has one in his quick buy. Let's go for the double dip here.
Beautiful.
I think the crit's probably better, but you know, it's more fun, and Moo likes fun, so.
I mean, they don't know that there's no buyback on Muerta.
They're about to find out, because they're running straight down mid to try to force these buybacks. No buyback on Muerta, not on Phoebe.
Yeah, there's the first buyback. This onto Bryle. There's the fortification, likely to last the game for TSM if they can't defend this. Still 50 seconds without 4, maybe even 5 heroes here. That is NA math at its best. K1. Continuing with the illusion, there's already 1 tier 4 tower down. I don't think there's going to be anything to stop him as Bryle trying to make one last defense, because if they lose here, they're out of TI. There's a Lotus Order applied to him. Gunner's going to jump in with the BKB. Lelis getting a beautiful cogs onto Kasane. Cannot get off a Roar as the Ancient is fully exposed. K1 looking to finish the job. He started farming the whole game, Cinderin, but now he finishes it in style as Nouns knock out their NA brethren and TSM from TI.